I'm May, and this is May's Crochets. Today, I want to talk about remaking one of the Woobles that I made with Parfait Chunky yarn. So the one that I chose is Mateo the Avocado. It's actually an intermediate kit, and I have a video on my channel talking through my experience making the original Mateo the Avocado from the actual Woobles Learn to Crochet kit. I will link my video here if you want to take a look at that full video. And let me quickly show him to you again. Here is Mateo the Avocado, made directly from the Woobles Learn to Crochet kit with their easy peasy yarn. I loved how he came out. And all along, I'd been making a lot of different Woobles, from the kits with the yarn, and I'd been thinking about the idea of remaking some with different yarns. I know a lot of people out there love Chenille yarn and Parfait Chunky, made by Premier yarns in particular. So I had been thinking about making another one with Parfait Chunky, and so I finally did it. I made this avocado with Parfait Chunky, and here is how he came out. There we go. Let's take a look. So I have some thoughts that I definitely want to talk through. Yeah, look at him. Parfait Chunky. Let me quickly show you the yarn. I know a lot of people love this Premier Parfait Chunky yarn. It's chenille. It's been around a while. People seem to love it for making amigurumi and plushies and all of that. It's super, super soft. A little bit tricky to work with, I will definitely say. I have some other videos on my channel as well from the past with my first experiences working with chenille yarn, including Parfait Chunky, including Premier Basics Chenille Brights, which I love also. But yeah, I was really excited to remake the avocado with Parfait Chunky and have him come out like super, super soft, which yes, he is. Let me grab the other one. I had this idea like that it almost would be like a pillow, because it has that look of like you've got sort of the front half and the back half and you sew them together and it's like almost like a front and a back of a pillow, although a little bit more perhaps round, especially with the pit sticking out than a pillow. But yeah, I was really excited. I have to say, like, in the end, I am not sure that I totally love how he came out with the Parfait Chunky, and I'm interested in like thinking through exactly why that is. I don't know what exactly I was picturing, like maybe just a little bit bigger, but also like a little bit more like shapely or something. In the end, he came out pretty round. I actually, like, as I was working through it, I thought about trying to keep the stuffing maybe less full than this one. This one actually looks pretty good, but I do, like, if I'm being hypercritical, I feel like it's a little bit like wide, although I don't know, it's kind of the right amount of stuffing perhaps for the avocado, but I tried to at first keep this one a little bit thinner and not overstuff it by any means. But the problem with that was like it ended up really lumpy and the stuffing was just sort of not filling the shape. And so it was ending up just like scattered around. And so you'd have like a lump there and then a little bit of a gap there. And so I ended up having to do a bunch of stuffing. And in the end, I feel like it's like also a little bit overstuffed, perhaps. But perhaps that's okay. That's just the shape of an avocado. I don't know. But I don't think that's the only thing. The stuffing was definitely a bit of a challenge. I do love this yarn like so much, but at the same time, I think like the stitch definition of the easy peasy yarn is so, so nice. And like the seam between the edges is just so, okay, I was going to say clean. I mean, I do see a little bit of maybe issues there that aren't like perfectly clean, but overall, like you can see, yeah, you can like see those stitches really, really nicely versus on this one, it's just kind of like dark green and light green and they kind of smush together. And so that is like perhaps a little bit of a con with these chenille yarns and Parfait Chunky. Like it's so soft and it is very forgiving. The stitches sort of fill themselves up. So you don't maybe end up with these like, I don't know, little gaps that I maybe was seeing. But at the same time, you just don't see that same like really, really nice seam, I guess. I don't know. I'm having a little bit of trouble putting my finger on it. It does look kind of nice, like the circles here kind of going out and out and out, kind of to compare there. Yeah, so I don't totally know. The greens are interesting. Like, I thought that there would be a bigger difference between this like light green and then the dark green, and in the end, they're pretty close. So maybe that's a piece of it too. Versus here, I don't know. I guess it's just like a brighter like light green. The pit, I like the brown of the pit, although the pit I also feel like maybe came out a little bit gigantic. Um, I picked like safety eyes that were perhaps a bit too big. Maybe that's a piece of it too. I kind of was debating between this size and one size down. And maybe if I'd gone one size down, it would have looked a little bit better. I will say I use a 5 millimeter crochet hook for this. And I feel like that was the right size. I did yarn over for this, which I've talked about in a lot of different videos. I've done a lot of experiments with yarn over versus yarn under, but for this one I thought that yarn over would be good because yarn over is just a teensy bit bigger sometimes in the end than yarn under, and I wanted it to be big. I actually am thinking about like more ideas for what I'm going to do next time. About maybe I'll like try doubling the pattern or something and end up with an actual like big avocado. I mean, it is definitely bigger than the Woobles, but like it's not that much bigger because of course the yarn itself is like not that much bigger, right? So we need to actually make the pattern larger if we want to come up with a real like kind of pillow size thing. So I thought that could be fun, and maybe like experiment a bit with colors. I mean, green is the right color for an avocado, but I also feel like you could do maybe like a yellow and it would look okay, like maybe like a greenish yellow kind of thing, or like a bright yellow or a light yellow. I think that could still look okay, and I do love this shade of dark green. I love like the emerald green. And I don't know, maybe just like make the pit a teensy bit smaller. Maybe I stuffed it too much. Maybe the eyes are too big again. I'm not super sure. He's cute. Like, I'm happy with how he came out overall. I'm not like so upset, but it's just, I think I had an idea that it would be like even cuter. And in the end, I think I maybe like this one better. I do also want to share that I made another pillow recently with Parfait Chunky yarn. It's this star pillow. I have a video on my channel where I talk through it. This is from a free pattern from the Premier Yarns website. It's actually, the pattern is meant to be made with Parfait Plush yarn, which is actually slightly bigger than Parfait Chunky, but they didn't have the right colors of it when I was ordering yarn, so I ended up making it with Parfait Chunky. But I actually love how this came out so much. Yeah, maybe with Parfait Plush it would be even bigger, but I'm happy with the size. I'm happy with the colors. And in this case, like, I don't know. I'm happy with the stitch definition. It also is Parfait Chunky. I did do yarn under for this one, which I don't think makes a huge difference. But I really had a lot of feelings of familiarity when I was doing the avocado again after having done this, because it's very similar where you do like a front and a back and they're identical. You start for each one with a circle, and then you basically do a little bit of extra rows where you're going. So you start with a circle in the round, but then you go kind of back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. You do crochet to the end, chain and turn, crochet back, chain and turn, getting smaller as you go to make this avocado shape. And it's the same thing for the stars. For each of the points of the stars, you do that same thing. And then you have to sort of arbitrarily stitch your way down. You just do like some stitches along the edge that aren't actually into stitches, just to get down to the right spot, and then keep going. And so there really were a lot of similarities there. You do that to make the shape. You repeat the entire shape on the other side, and then you basically sew the two halves together. Of course, in the avocado's case, you're first adding the pit, and then sewing the edges together, and you've got that front and the back attaching and stuffing in the meantime. And same thing with the star. This one comes out with this kind of goofy seam because you actually single crochet the two sides together, versus this, you're just like whip stitching it together. But yeah, it was kind of reminiscent, and I do really love how this star pillow came out. Again, I have a video on my channel if you want to take a look at me talking through this whole thing. I already have, again, a ton of ideas for how I want to like make other versions of this. And of course, same thing here, more ideas. So yeah, that was a fun experiment. Of course, I'm also thinking about other yarns. I do wonder about also making this yarn with a different chenille yarn, perhaps the Premier Basics Chenille Brights, which is a bit more, I've heard, like a blanket yarn. I know people also like Bernat Blanket. It has just a little bit of a different texture versus this is almost a little bit more like slippery. So that could be fun just to see how that compares. Again, trying even bigger, like thicker, plusher yarn, maybe burlap blanket even, to see how that comes out. I think that could be really, really fun. But yeah, thinking about remaking other Woobles also with different yarns. And then, of course, there's also the idea of making it with another like thinner yarn, like another just regular worsted weight yarn. The Easy Peasy yarn from the Woobles has such a specific look to it. So I think it'd be interesting just to compare directly with another kind of similar weight of yarn, but with the different texture that's actually just like a regular, like worsted weight acrylic or something. That could be an interesting also comparison. So I don't know. This is maybe the first of many experiments. That's one of the nice things about the Woobles. Like, I know people do complain that they're expensive and all of that, but it is nice. Like, you get all the materials at once, you get the pattern, and then like now you have the pattern to go off and make again in the future. And so that is kind of nice that I have it. And I can make as many, versions of this as I want. I will say one other thing that I'm planning on doing Woobles wise is I did place an order for the Woobles extra squeezy bundle, I think it's called, and it's basically extra large versions of a few kits. They have this really squishy extra squeezy yarn, they call it, and they're supposed to be way bigger. So I've been waiting for them to arrive, and they finally did. So I'm just gonna very quickly show you what the kit looks like from the outside. This is Hugh the capybara extra squeezy. It says it's 2 times bigger. The kit is definitely just physically much larger. I haven't opened it yet, and I got 4. I got the bundle of 4. So I plan on making all of these, and I'll have videos on my channel definitely talking through them. So maybe this avocado was like my attempt at like a DIY version of like extra squeezy just with Parfait Chunky. But I'm really excited to actually do the real thing with the real, full official extra squeezy, easy peasy yarn. And we'll see how big those come out, and I will definitely be posting those soon. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, here we have my 2 avocados. I don't know, mommy avocado, baby avocado, though they're really not that big or big of a difference in size. But they do look pretty cute together. Look at those guys. So yeah, I think that's it for today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments if you have any thoughts on how this avocado looks, any thoughts about how Parfait Chunky or other chenille yarns work for you. Definitely curious as I continue my crochet journey to be kind of experimenting with different yarns and all of that. So thank you so much for keeping me company, and I'll see you next time. Bye.